Hi there, Bruce Millington here at the Racing Post. We are paying tribute to the mighty Denman, my all-time favourite racehorse, who very sadly lost his life at the age of 18. He was the sort of horse that you believe would live forever because based on what he did on the racecourse, he was absolutely bomb-proof, the ultimate warrior, an absolutely sensational galloper. I loved everything about Denman and was extremely sad to hear he was gone. With me to pay tribute to this great horse are Nick Watts, Brendan Duke and Paddy Powers, Frank Hickey. Nick, we're both, I think, jumps men over flat, aren't we? And I think Denman would be a big reason why.
Yeah, he was just amazing. He was so destructive as a horse. He could take others out of their comfort zone very early in the race. And he just ground away. I remember being at Newbury for his first Hennessy, which obviously is one of the most competitive handicaps in the calendar. He had it won by the cross fence. I was watching with some friends of mine and I said, this race is as good as over. Denman's, still lobbing away. Everything else is going absolutely nowhere. And that was about 5-6 fences from home, I think, the cross fence. He was just an extraordinary talent. Not just did he, what he did in the Gold Cup as well. He came back from serious injury, came back for more. They come very few and far between horses like him, and well played Paul Nicholls for masterminding a fantastic career for him. I'm sure he had a great retirement, and it's just a shame he probably had a few more good years left in him, but great memories.
Frank, Denman was the kind of horse that gets a whole new generation of racing fans engaged with racing, wasn't he? I mean, were you a massive fan? Were you a Corto man or a Denman man?
Look, I loved both of them. Like, I think he was just a superstar. Like, even early on, like, one of my first memories of him is I probably had the biggest bet I've ever had at the time on him for the Nept. Was it the RSA?
I think it was
the Royal Sun Lions Novice Hurling, it was called at the time. And I couldn't. I remember at the time I was doing a bit of teaching and I was in a class and I just assumed he would have won. And I remember being gobsmacked when he was beaten. I couldn't believe it, because I'd seen him run a few times before and it's like, this thing's a machine. Now, he got turned over that day. He went on. Like, the day he won the Gold Cup, he was just relentless is the word I'd use for him. He was unbelievable at his peak. Obviously, the day he won the Hennessy off, was it 174? Was it 174? Was a massive effort as well. But yeah, for me, the day he won the Gold Cup, he was incredible. I suppose around the time he would have been taken off in his career is the time I was really getting into racing, and the likes of him and Kato Star really got me into it. Yeah, I don't think we'll see horses like the two of them for a long time.
It was some era, that, Brendan, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean, because you can throw Imperial Commander in, and you can throw Long Run as well, and because he ran in 4 Gold Cups, did he, Denman? I mean, he, despite his heart problems, he had serious longevity. So it was a great era, and he was a great horse. He was different to Caudo, I suppose. Caudo was perhaps the rapier to his Claymore, but I mean, what a Claymore! He just went out and galloped them into submission. And as Frank mentioned, the weight carrying performance in the Hennessy when he beat What a Friend. I mean, that's some effort. 4 Gold Cups, every one of them an epic. Yeah, he was a smashing horse.
Denman, many thanks for the memories, old boy. You were a superstar.